Hi, boys and girls. It's Miss Harling. Today I'm going to go over the word problem of the day. After that, I'm going to go over the secret message that I had you try to figure out yesterday. You had to crack the code. I had quite a few kids who sent me messages about how they cracked the code. I also had some kids who actually sent me a message with the work. So I'm going to share that with you as well. And then at the end of this video, I'm going to give you today's mystery where you have to find the mystery number. So let's get started. Here is today's word problem. Rania put 3 flowers in each vase. There are 8 vases. How many total flowers were there in all? So again, we're going to reread the problem like we've been doing, and we're going to underline or circle important information. Are you ready? Okay, let's get started. So let's begin with the first sentence again. Rania put 3 flowers in each vase. What important information do you see there that's important for us to either circle or underline? If you said 3 flowers, you are correct. I'm going to circle the number 3. And the word each is very important. We've talked about how each can be used different ways to solve different word problems using different operations, whether you need to multiply or if you have to divide. So let's look at the next sentence. There are 8 vases. What do you think is important there? If you said 8 vases, you're right. 8 and vases. And then the last question to the problem says, how many total flowers were there in all? What do you think needs to be underlined or circled there? If you said total and in all, you're right. Total is a word we've seen a lot, and in all. We know in addition, total means to add. You're taking the add-ins and you're adding them together. Also, that's the same with the words in all. We know that that means to add. Ms. Harling has a poster up in her classroom. You've seen these words all year and you know that they mean to add. But since we've moved along in class, we've also learned that those 2 words can mean something else when you're trying to solve a word problem other than addition. Because what operation have we learned that is similar to addition? And basically, it's a quicker way to add. If you said multiplication, you're right. So we are going to multiply. But before we do that, I am going to show a model like I did yesterday for yesterday's word problem, because I think it's important to put a picture in your head and then you should be able to draw it on a sheet of paper when you're trying to solve. So we're going to do a picture first. Based on the information, there are 3 flowers, but how many vases? 8. So I'm just going to draw 8 circles. I'm not going to try to make the vases. I just want to do this quickly and show you how you can solve using a model or a picture. So those 8 circles equal the 8 vases. Now, we've learned in multiplication that when we're making groups like I have here, all the groups have to be the same. They have to be equal. So if we're putting 3 flowers in each vase, we have to have 3 in each. And I'm just going to keep counting to find how many total flowers I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So how many total flowers were used, boys and girls? 24. Very good. So I can also write this as a multiplication equation. I have 8 vases, 3 flowers in each vase gives me a total of 24 flowers. Now, we've also learned a property in multiplication that also is related to this operation. We could have changed the order of the factors and our product is the same. 3 flowers in each of the 8 vases gives me 24 flowers. So we know that our final answer is 21. Very good. All right, now, since that's done, Ms. Harling is going to erase. And while I'm erasing, again, this is important. We've talked about it in class. I've been talking about it since I've been doing word problems. You should draw pictures, and you can make equal groups. And that helps you to see how you got your answer. And sometimes it will help if you're not sure if you need to multiply or divide, or if you're not sure what the answer is. It's a way of helping you to check your work. All right, now that that is all cleared off, I am going to go over yesterday's secret message that I sent to you. I gave you some problems to solve, and then you had to crack the code by matching them with the decoder that I gave you. So let me just put those things up. Here's the decoder. And here are the equations that you had to solve. So let's go over that together. Again, you had to find the answer and then find the letter that matches that answer. So 9 times 3, it gives us 27. That goes with the letter Y. 12 times 3, 36. That goes with the letter O. 14 divided by 2, the quotient is U. So far we have the word U. Moving on to the next row, 3 times 6 is 18. That goes with the letter A. Here you have 18 ninths. Now we've talked about that. That's an improper fraction, or a fraction greater than 1, and all you have to do is divide. If you divide 18 ninths, you get 2 wholes, and the 2 matches with the letter R. Next, 11 times 5, that's 55. Now, this one is interesting because I have 55 on my decoder twice. I have it for the letter E, and I also have it for the letter S. So you had to be careful to see which letter you should have used. And of course, you should have used the letter R. As you were moving along, you should have figured that out, because this is the only word that you can make here. So far we have U-R. Last row, 12, 6. Again, here's an improper fraction, a fraction greater than 1. We divide. 12, 6 gives me 2. And notice that was what was up here as well. We went back to the number 2, and we had to write R again. Then 2 times 9 is 18. That goes with the letter A. Notice that was up here as well. The answer was also 18, so we had to write A again. Last, 80 divided by 10. That gives you 8, and that goes with the letter D. Here is my message. You are rad. Now, if you're not sure what rad means, it's a synonym, boys and girls. It's a synonym for terrific, fantastic, awesome. All of the words that you hear teachers say to you all the time when they're giving you positive feedback. So rad means you are awesome, okay? So there is your secret message for today. Now, I'm going to show you today's mystery number. The mystery number you see here, it says my number is greater than 20. My number is even. The digits in my number add up to 9. And my number, what does it say? Has 6 ones in it. And my number is less than 50. So I'm just going to leave this up so that you can pause the video when you're ready to solve. Okay, and last but not least, I didn't forget about you. I'm going to do my shout outs for the kids who did the secret code yesterday, starting with Ibrahim. Ibrahim drew out everything for me. He showed me his work, and he came up with the message, you are rad. Good job, Ibrahim. Next shout out goes to one of our new friends who's joined us, and that is Olivia. Olivia did all of the multiplication and division equations, found the answer, and notice she put the S here because I kind of tried to trick you guys, but then when I spoke to her, she realized that there was another 55 on the code, and that should have been the letter E, and she put you are rad. Awesome, Olivia, and welcome. Last but not least, Mason. Mason also did the work, and he found all the answers, and he found the letters that went with each one, and he wrote the message at the bottom. You are rad. Good job, Mason. And again, I had other kids who sent me things like Noor and Bara. They send me stuff all the time because they're working really hard, and they're watching the videos, and they're trying to find the answer. So, boys and girls, awesome. please make sure you look at the Remind app. Again, like I said, I will be sending things on there for you to play games on Kahoot. I also send messages on there. I see more parents are joining. Thank you so much, because I really need you to join so that I can talk to you and keep communication open with you. Thank you so much for watching the video today. Have an awesome rest of the day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.